Anyways, welcome back. That's right, I already did a sync test on the file select screen, dumbass.
So yeah, at this point, you really just need to trim all that extra bit.
It'll confuse your future self and be like, why are you doing another one? Or thinking about doing another one.
Why are you preparing to do this?
We already did that.
Anyways, we need to return to Ruben's hometown. Wait, actually, do I have the means? Hold on. I think it's this house. Okay, what kind of Time Lord shenanigans are going on here?
Oh gosh.
Look at the outside, and then the...
This house is a little bit wider than 3 blocks. Just a little.
I mean, I know that's like a common thing in RPGs of this era, but they usually try to make it sort of...
Well, the thing that I'm getting is that, because of sprites, your character is represented by the same size sprite no matter how big the scale is. I mean, the map screen wouldn't make any sense. So it's really just scale. You don't know what your scale is. None of this is accurate.
Oh, no, I can't use the Mobius crest.
Am I voicing a character where I'm always like, I can't remember what the voice is, and you're like, Shovel Knight or something?
Yes, that's right.
It's always the same thing. You're like, Shovel Knight. Oh, okay.
I have 12% power left on my phone.
Well, at least it's not Mark's phone that's getting in the recording this time.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Just mute it.
Actually, it might already be muted.
That would be good, yes.
I don't know. It seems like every time Rain texts me or something happens, it's like ironically placed. And it's like, eh.
Found
Keep it.
explosions.
There it is again.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking about Zav earlier, and then it just popped into my head, which was Astromnickel. Astromnickel.
When you mentioned Zav, you know what I thought of?
What?
Phone Dragon.
Yeah.
Phone went off literally right as it rolled. as soon as the animation of it opening its mouth plays. It's like, is somebody going to answer the dragon?
The phone dragon is ringing!
Ring, 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 ring. A dragon phone.
I'm tempted to say something else, but it might get clipped out of context. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
I guess that's Aaron. Aaron, have you ever heard of Thunder Rock? It's been a long-ass time since we...
Oh my god, I don't even know.
You can't even tell what he looks like. He's in a freaking bed.
Kind of like
Yeah.
deepish.
He's got... He looks Indiana Jones-ish.
Oh, of course. Wait a second. Here, take it.
Receive Thunder Rock.
Okay, bye. That was my part. Bye.
I said, hey, have you heard of Thunder Rock? Sure. Here's one.
Okay, bye.
Alright.
And
Yeah,
I'm just like sitting over here like, why did I even try?
Didn't really see that much, did he?
Yeah, he's been in that bed since we freed him from the mine.
I need
Cure
to.
potions.
I need to portray this character faithfully. Oh, he's done.
Well, it'd be pretty easy to vote us over if you did it wrong.
That's true.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't matter enough.
It's just like, oh no, you got a couple things wrong. Oh well. Yes.
Whatever. That door down there is the one that opens with the new coin we got after we beat Pazuzu Tower. Excuse
Are we
me.
gonna try and go there then?
Yes, but we need Captain Mac's ship, and to get to Captain Mac's ship, we gotta power up the Rainbow Road. And to power up the Rainbow Road, we need Thunder Rock. And when the guy said that, Ruben was like, "Oh yes, Dad will know about that." So we went to see Ruben's dad, and was like, "Hey, do you know about this?" And he's like, "Here you go." And it's like, "Oh, thank you."
So it has been so long since we had seen that character that I forgot they existed.
Random Indiana Jones sprite.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that his son has this like knightly sprite. You were the professor.
Found some Thunder Rock, huh?
Yes, that was the voice you did.
Yeah, that was the voice, alright. Couldn't forget that voice. Oh my gosh.
Power up completed. Now you can go to Spencer's place.
Now you're playing with power! Actually, I'm sure this game had probably tips in Nintendo Power.
Probably, yeah.
Please help my dad.
Can't jump over the bed. Why?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No more Benjamins jumping on the bed!
I'm just gonna jump over the bed. I mean, like, I go 2 spaces when I do that.
I mean, someone could give me some Benjamin.
I could do with a few Benjamins, sure. What are they, $100?
Yeah. Some Benjamins.
Hey, it's Spencer's place.
This is the only way we can get here now that Phoebe has blown up the place with a bomb, and now Ruben wants to blow the place up with a bomb.
Let's blow that let's blow that area up with a mega grenade. Oh no, it's becoming Missingo. Missingo.
Masingo!
Missingo. We did it.
No, actually, that's me.
Oh.
We did it!
Let's tell Kaylee.
Oh.
Leave.
No, wait.
Gonna go out to go in. But yeah, we can jump that now.
Dun, dun, dun. Blow up all the shit.
Mega teleporter!
Omega?
The Alpha and the Omega. Teleporter.
Oh. I can't
You
throw...
don't have the claw. Can you do claws through that type, or does it have to be bombs?
Has to be bombs.
Okay, so literally you need to
I have to go from...
get to that from the other side in order to open it.
Yeah.
It is a shortcut, but it is not available yet.
No.
Not available.
I need the Mobius crest. Oh, wait. Hold up. Is there something up here? I keep leaving the place in haste.
Nah, it's kinda flooded. But I guess you can walk through the water. You can go up that way.
Oh!
Oh, you can throw a bomb at that. Okay, that's cool. Useful, maybe.
That was the other... I get it. Yeah, I left this place too hastily.
There were a few things to do! for whatever reason.
Yeah. It's like, let's go tell Kaylee. And it's like, no, wait. Hold up a smeckant.
Smackend.
So that's how you get the other side open, because you're supposed to throw a grenade across the water for some reason.
Ah!
Treasure!
You're probably the Mobius crest, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep, now you can use this thing. I'm guessing it's going to take you to... Yeah, right down there. Okay. Alright, we're done here. That was the whole thing that I saw.
I mean, I need the Mobius crest anyways.
Yeah, for other things, I'm sure. I mean, like, why would you have a crest in the game and not, like, require it somewhere?
Oh, Kaylee, we're gonna go rescue your pops. It worked! The ship's afloat! The ship is afloat.
Thanks. I'll head there now.
But the ship is full of monsters! Let us go first, even though you helped me beat out all the monsters in both the mountain and the tower and helped me defeat a fiend that was guarding a crystal and another fiend that we thought was guarding a crystal, but you're a girl, so stay here.
Give this Captain Cap to Dad when you find him. Then he'll know I'm coming.
Received, Captain Cap.
Captain Cap.
I mean, if only we had a party limit of 3 people.
That would be so handy. But are you mad?
Foolish! There's not enough space on the screen for 3 of those!
I should not have left the town, because I need to go this way.
Going downstairs.
Teleportation,
It is
baby!
kind of funny, though, that you can only have 2 peoples, because they keep having to come up with excuses. How do we get rid of this person?
Oh, wait, that just takes me back to Fireberg. That would have been handy when trying to get the Thunderstone, the Thunder Rock.
But you needed the Thunder Rock to get...
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also need this crest in order to get to the...
Okay, you know, I actually wish you could jump over people in more RPGs, gotta be honest.
I mean, honestly, I just wish there was a button where you just, like, grab them and then switch places. You're like... Okay.
Yeah, I needed the Mobius crest to even get here. To get...
Oh, like the switch hook from Oracle of... was it Ages?
Ages, yes.
I've never played either Oracle game, but now that they're on the Switch, I can do so.
Yes, you can.
Those are like the only Legend of Zelda games I haven't played.
Huh.
I've played both versions of the original, like, Link's Awakening. Like I've played every single Legend of Zelda game except the Oracle pair. But I have access to them.
I was about to say it's a good thing they have a code system and you're not relying on the link cables to do everything, but then I realized that the Switch actually has link cable support for a lot of things.
Yeah, but no, it
Not that.
you can't go between 2 different games. Trust me. I learned this the hard way when I had to put in a gold password for Golden Sun.
Oh.
I was using the Switch's screenshot functionality to take screenshots of all the... And then I'm like, where is my password? Look at this. Read it line by line. Okay, I'm pretty sure that... And then it's like, oh wait, I switched 2 letters around here. That one was supposed to be lowercase. Anyways, stop healing yourselves! Oh, come the flunk.
Maybe both your characters should attack the same one.
It's like...
You're only delaying.
It's like,
the
he's like,
inevitable.
I got the horse doctor out here.
I am the horse doctor!
I am the horse
knocking
doctor!
me off the thing!
I am the horse doctor.
Horse doctor, knock me a horse. Wait, what?
What?
Excuse me?
I'd say don't take that out of context, but I don't know what the context
Oh,
is.
here comes a sorcerer with his damn balls. Always with those balls.
In fact, you know what? Ruben's actually less equipped to deal with most of the enemies here because he doesn't have arrow like Ali does. Most of these are the same monsters that we fought in the mountain and in the Zuzu Tower, which are weak to wind.
So for every purpose of, like, doing this easily, they should have had Ruben leave. And take the girl.
Yes, and it also would have made more sense narratively because this
You're
is
going
our
to meet
dad's
your dad.
ship.
Yeah. Like, for what reason does Ruben need to come and not her?
Because this is Ruben's second time joining our party, and every character has to join our party twice. Why Ruben had to do it now, at this specific time, I don't know.
Laughing skulls.
Confusion! That sleeping person's confused.
No, actually, I'm strong against confused attacks.
Wow. They tried to confuse you while you were sleeping.
Oh, Ruben has white. I did not know that.
Oh, well that's useful. So what exactly is white?
Holy.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
This was still back in the days when Nintendo was trying to censor any, like, religious context.
So it's not holy, it's just the color white.
And Final Fantasy VI, when it was still localized as 3, it was called... Holy was called Pearl.
Ah.
Which, to be fair, it was like 3 spinning... It looked like 3 spinning
Yeah, it looked
pearls.
like 3 spinning balls, white balls anyway, so I was like, yeah, sure, pearl. Mm-hmm. You described what it looks like, so I guess that makes sense.
Goodbye.
Mm.
Whoa.
You're dead.
Goodbye.
Weak against wind attack. Yeah, Kaylee would have actually been better here. Also, I think her Giant's Axe is just as strong, if not stronger, than his Morning Star. And they both count as axes, so...
Yeah, it's just an odd choice all around.
Oh, that's right, they're not. Weak to anything. The eyeball guy on the right reflects magic attacks back at us. That's
Which is why you decided not to hit everyone.
Yes.
Gotcha. Makes sense to me. I'm gonna take these with me, and I'm gonna go get a new drink, because...
Beholder is weak to bomb attack. Ooh, 2
so much.
Time for some whiteout!
In the store. Here we go.
Ah, yes, the door. Your greatest enemy.
How
Of
dare
course.
you!
Gotta get through all the doors!
Door 2. Opening Boogaloo. Let's see here. Ah, another Chimeria.
Chimeria. Chimeria.
I'll blow you away! And wipe you out.
Oh boy. I wonder if you ever fight 2 of those big monsters in Dragon's Dogma.
That would be fun.
Because it's like I see 2 of them and I'm like, huh, how are we gonna fight 2 of those at the same time?
Sonic Boom! Huh?
What happened? What's going on? Who am I? Who are you? What is that thing?
Critical hitical with a tornadical. Excalibur!
Yeah! Excalibur. Someone has to have a bar named that, right? Welcome to the Excalibur! What can I get you?
We'll give you the royal treatment.
Would you like to sit at one of our tables? They're all round. They're all round tables.
Is the royal treatment like the full treatment? We'll give him the full
The
treatment.
full treatment.
Like, Rex, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, musical notes.
Can I can I play the video game now, please?
This reminds me of... it reminds me of something I've been playing, where it's like, well, I guess I can't do anything now, thanks, game.
You shall not smilance me.
I was about to say you shall all be snakes, but they didn't turn. None of them turned into snakes.
So, random tidbit you might want to know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what your take on peach tea is, but I wouldn't really recommend drinking any of what is in our fridge right now. It's like 50% Smirnoff vodka from last year's New Year's actually. When I went to Mother's Day at my brother-in-law's house, he's like, "We're thinking about turning off that extra fridges in the basement. You're free to take any of the alcohol that's sitting in there." I'm like, "All right."
Weak to thunder attacks, but
Just mostly leftover like twisted tea and whatnot because they don't care for it. It was just stuff that people brought to the New Year's party.
Arrow?
Dang, that's loud.
Yeah.
It is loud.
I'm keeping that in.
Oh no,
Fall to the ground, old man!
This is highly ill-advised. Well, you shouldn't be abusing old people like this.
Yeah.
Well, what about old wizards who are attacking me?
Self-defense?
Self-defense.
Yes.
I have an excuse to assault the elderly!
They attacked me first.
Yeah.
But you're technically the one that initiates all the I'm clearing the monsters out of this ship.
Yeah. And most of the enemies are monsters. The old wizards, well, I don't know why y'all are
They're
here,
in
but
league with the monsters.
They're definitely in league with the
Frickin-
monsters. But it's, I mean, in league with is not usually a good enough excuse. Mostly it's that, like, I don't have any way to tell you guys apart until they get into the initiated battle. So,
Well, they're in league with, and they're attacking me. So,
yeah.
Explosives.
Naga! Honestly, there's one major problem I have with the Nagas in this game.
what?
Why are they Romulans?
They're not Romulans, they're Vulcans.
I mean, they got the facial structure for either one.
Yeah.
But, like, holy crap.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, this is the only time in Medium I think I've ever seen them holding their tails. Because why would they ever need to hold their tails?
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing that for?
Why
It's
are
not
you-
a weapon.
I mean, if anything,
No, I mean,
that's
not
gonna-
if you're holding it.
If
anyway.
anything, that's gonna hinder you in combat. Gotta be honest.
What is the point of this? Anyhow.
It's like, look at this. I drew this sprite, and they're grabbing their tail. Well, it's unique. I'll give you that.
Have you ever thought that maybe there's a reason why people sometimes don't do certain things?
Maybe the reason it's unique is because it's
Stupid.
stupid.
These gargoyles have a split grip plan. Like, they've got the backhand with one and a foregrip on the other.
The thing about
Backhand's kind of dumb to begin with, but
yeah,
like,
backhand is one of those things where it's like it looks cool in media, but it functionally it doesn't work.
Yeah.
fair. But I can think of one reason to backhand a sword. If you have two, backhand is possibly a little stronger for defensive stances.
Oh yeah, well in his defense he is dual wielding.
Yeah, since he is using two, backhanding with one of the two essentially makes it a shield or parry blade.
And it makes it, if you're dual wielding and you're backhanding with one, you can use that one to like guard your rear more easily.
Although, to be honest, if that's his purpose, he needs to probably land because his wings are definitely going to be in the way.
Curses! I never took my wings into account!
Take this from a dragon. Your wings are always in the way when it comes to the area behind yourself. Because I mean, honestly, anything capable of flying is either doing so through magic or through wings, most the size of their own body.
Anytime I
They're
see
not
character like for example anytime I see characters like Star Ocean's Featherfolk, who are basically depicted as like traditional media angels with wings on their back, or especially in the case of Xenoblade's Hyentia, which are they have wings coming out of their head, and in the case of a full-blooded Hyentia, their wings go all the way down to their feet, and they can fly. So they're like ankles, and they can fly with them. Though most half Hyentia only have wings that come down to about here.
Neck height. They're like chin-length wings attached to their head.
It's like,
well, that's
how do
not
you
really
sleep?
useful.
I'm like, how do you sleep?
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of ways to fold wings. I don't know why they would leave them out like that. They would probably just actually make like a crown out of it, and it would just be like a skull cap. You can see that. Easy enough.
Not that we ever see them do that in Xenoblade, but I guess maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think they'd really get in the way, because wings can be really versatile. I mean, you look at a bird, there's a lot of things they could do with those.
So I guess people with wings on their back can just like fold them over their front when they sleep.
Yeah. Or just sleep on their front.
Ew, that's not comfortable, at least not to me. But then again, I never had wings on my back.
Yeah.
I sleep on my side anyway, so...
You'd probably be fine.
I would like to actually see people animate wings folding like that, though, like folding on the front and like actually wrapping themselves with it.
There are poses like that on Second Life. I can probably show you at least my dragon wings doing that. I have something like that. I could show you.
Oh yeah, now that you mentioned it, his back. Look at the way the backsword is going above.
Yeah, it's like up over the wing. Like, how are you going to use that? The way your arm is, like, you have no mobility here. You can barely twist. You're trying to cut your own wings off. I don't know what is with it.
It's no wonder he gets so upset when his first sword goes down. He knows that he's fucked at that point. I can't
even use
I can't use this thing properly.
It's there to be intimidating, not to be actually
used.
Like, that's a really funky stance, I gotta say. For anybody with wings, I don't know what this works at all. I'm trying to look so cool, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm a badass. Oh god, my sword!
Isn't it kind of this, and I can't remember where I heard this from, but something like, because in movies, a lot of times, they'll show a character holding their gun, their like handgun, like sideways.
They do the akimbo,
the gangster style.
The gangster
Yeah.
style. This weird, like, sideways gun. Just like, you know that there's like no way to properly sight that when you're holding it way out there sideways. It's like, good luck hitting.
Holding a gun sideways is like backhand gripping a sword.
Exactly.
It's like, it's never gonna work well. But you can do it because it looks cool.
Yeah.
But
it works in movies.
Yeah,
they're
I
not
wouldn't
firing
recommend
real guns.
No, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, the only thing they're doing right is by locking their elbows when they do it at arm's length like that. They probably won't do anything other than knock their shoulder backwards with a kick. But that's why most people just keep both joints limp, so that it just... yeah, it's like you really don't need your elbow to be locked.
Also, wouldn't it be easier to aim like this?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to aim it in front of yourself. Because that's the way the sights are designed.
And pretty much whenever you see someone holding a gun like that, they're not doing it like this.
Yeah, they're not supporting it. Which, I mean, that is one thing I've learned from personal experience, both with guns and with golf clubs. Two hands is way better for stability.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't want to do it one-handed. Unless you happen to have two guns, in which case, I mean, you're kind of busy. Although if that's the case, just support it anyway and hope the other one lined up with the first.
The other one lines up with the first. That's a interesting way to dual wield, and I don't think I've ever seen it in
I would not try and fire both at the same time. I'd be like, aim down this one. When that one runs out, just switch.
Just switch. Just rotate your hands.
Just rotate your hands and keep going.
I love how this series is basically an excuse to just talk about whatever.
You're just fighting the same dudes over and over
this is
and
just a
over and
tangent
over
on
and
backhanding swords.
over. Yeah.
Well,
Over
yes.
and over.
We keep fighting this
Over.
guy, so it's still relevant, right?
Like, there's nothing to talk about here.
I wish you had these kind of tangents with Xenoblade or something. I could use that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right
Whoa.
muffins.
Whoop, walk too far. Oh, there's potions down here. And explosives. Barrels!
I mean, I could have also just...
Fought your way through the
Oh, it's you again. The horse doctors.
Thanatos! Why is he called Thanatos?
Like,
A horse doctor, fix your horse's
like-
missing head.
No, like, seriously, why is he named Thanatos?
Because shut up.
it's like,
No, but
like,
there's a name for that, like the whole headless horseman. There's
I mean-
actually a specific name for that.
Yes, we fought one as a boss, and then this is the not boss version.
So it's a weird combination of Thanos and Mentos. I don't know. Just like, I don't know what to do with that name. Thanatos. What? I would snap you, but I need some Diet Coke first.
gargoyle, gargoyle, gargoyle.
Triple gargoyle.
I live again.
Again. I live again. Again.
I'm just gonna blow them away.
Yeah, that works. Ice.
You waterfalled me and then made me into a snowman. This game's weird.
Ice magic, water magic, what's the difference?
It is a difference in some games. Even in other Final Fantasy games, ice and water is considered separate.
Yep. This one's just simplified. That said, I literally have a game on my phone that considers ice a water element spell. But then that game only has 4 elements in it total.
Most RPGs consolidate ice and water into one.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy is actually Final Fantasy and Pokemon are very unusual in the fact that they separate them. Pokemon is especially unusual in just how many things it separates.
Like, holy shit, dude.
There are a lot of elements to work with.
Like Earth, like ground, rock and ground, for instance.
Being separated is like, that never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crazy because that is, for like, little kids are playing this game and it's like got more complex separation of elements than a lot of other RPGs.
Yeah, it's hard mode for RPGs, but then you only get 4 attacks
Yeah.
at a time. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's probably
like-
the reason you only get 4
and
attacks.
most of the elements that are good against things, a lot of them are easy to intuit. And at least Pokemon doesn't do the whole, they're opposites, so they're weak to each other. Bull crap. I hate it when games do that.
Yeah, that's the only thing they haven't done. They do, it's a dragon, so it's weakness to dragon. That's the one that annoys the crap out of me the most. Is just like, it's
Ghost-
weakness to itself.
Ghost are weakness to himself.
Yeah,
too.
ghosts are weakness to themselves, and dragons are weakness to themselves. I'm like,
Poor Garatina.
Oh gosh!
yeah, that one's got a problem.
Well, at least he doesn't have a double weakness. Oddly enough.
He has no double weaknesses. True, but he's weakness to both his own
Types.
Like, oh, don't put him in a mirror
That reminds
match.
me. There's actually a raid hour I want to do this coming week. It's a new Ultra Beast coming out.
I thought they were just releasing an evolution to Poipole. Or did that come out a little while
that's its own separate thing.
ago? Okay. So there's another Ultra Beast
Yeah, there's
coming?
another Ultra Beast coming out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Let me know ahead of time what day that's gonna be. It's probably Wednesday. Alright, I will try and remind me Tuesday night. Because I'll want to bring home the router.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, tangenting off into a completely different Square Enix game. I was watching a guy talk about a speedrun he did for Kingdom Hearts 1, and I learned something about Kingdom Hearts 1's mechanics that I actually didn't know about before. Your magic attack power is linked to your max MP. Actually, I don't know if it's your max MP or if it's the current amount of MP you have. But any Keyblade that boosts MP also boosts the damage you'll be dealing with magic.
Interesting.
I also learned something about Kingdom Hearts that I didn't know the other day. So the race against Riku, you only have to jump up to the star in the race. That is actually the only time you have to really jump, or maybe you have to jump in the middle section, I can't remember. But for the most part, the little specific platforms you have to jump on, you don't have to jump on any of those. Because there is a segment towards the beginning of the race where you can actually just swim around to get back to Kairi. And I never knew that until I saw this YouTube short.
Yeah, he linked me the short.
That's interesting.
So I did it the hard way.
That's fair.
To be fair, the speedrunner I watched, I was just talking about, also did it the way you did it, but I think the way you did it is technically the fastest.
Okay. So it may not be the easiest, but it is the fastest if you do it right.
Yeah. Oh, and he mentioned that if you want to use the wire slide thing, You said
zip line?
Zip line, thank you. I was like badly blanking out on that. If you want to use the zip line, you have to keep your control stick in a neutral position when you jump up to it. Which is very counterintuitive, if I may say so.
Yeah. There's I was watching somebody a YouTuber that does like can you do this seemingly impossible thing in a game? And he was playing Pikmin 1 with the rule that, well, initially it was going to go do like without any Pikmin, but the game forces you to have at least one of every Pikmin. He did it with one of every Pikmin, with the caveat that because the game forces you to have 10, 20 something Pikmin sometimes to put things into the ship, he could have those, but only in the base. You had to get everything to the base first, with just the 3 Pikmin that it forces on you. And yeah, he did beat it with every item from the game.
Wow.
I've watched quite a few of those challenge, like in you.
Lots of glitching.
A lot of those challenge videos do end up being that way, but
Yeah.
That I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a thumbnail for one of those challenge videos I wanted to watch. It's basically like, what Donkey Kong Country games can you beat without jumping? And I'm like, it's like, how could you? And I'm like, wait, in 2 you've got that little throw your friend move. So you could probably get through a lot of the game by just using that instead of jumping. But for the first one, I don't think you can get that far.
let's see.
Yeah, the can you beat such and such without jumping? That's the same guy. He does a lot of those.
I like watching challenges that people do for RPGs, where it's like, can you items only or single character only?
It's like,
There are some crossovers in Phineas and Ferb that I did not know existed, that I found out about today when I was watching every Doofenshmirtz invention ranked on a tier list video. I don't usually like tier lists, but I wanted to remind myself what all the things that Doofenshmirtz invented were. And they're all being rated on how evil they were. So there were some that were like really good inventions, that they only really did something that was net good. And so they didn't get a very good rating.
no, they're bringing out another season of that.
Is another season coming?
Another season of Phineas and Ferb's coming.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I did not know that show had a crossover with the Avengers.
Oh yeah, they did.
And there was also another crossover. What was the other one?
There was a Star Wars one.
Yeah, the Star Wars one. I think that's the other one I was thinking of.
You know, fun fact: the creators of Phineas and Ferb are not that proud of their crossover episodes.
There's not a lot to them.
Yeah,
Honestly,
They leaned way more into what the material they crossed over with than their own stuff. Like it doesn't really feel like they had much input in them.
The Star Wars one, when I saw it, it felt more like a corporate mandate.
Yeah.
it's like we just got Star. Was that when they just got it? Like,
Well, that's the thing. Like Disney got Star Wars, so they made a Star Wars crossover with Phineas, which was a Disney cartoon. So, corporate said, "Yeah, you're doing this," and they're like, "We'll try."
One of my favorite jokes was when what's the name of is it Buford? Is that the name of the bully in that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm sorry, but when I hear Buford, I just think of the burger from Checkers.
Oh, but like, one of my favorite jokes was when there's like one of the specials. Buford was like, "Hey, Phineas is yelling at his sister. This must be a special episode." Because like that happened in like the previous special that they did. Phineas got really mad at
Penelope?
No, his sister's name is. Why am I forgetting his sister's name? Damn it.
The one that's always trying to catch them.
Yeah, bust them.
Phineas, Herb,
And the funny thing is, they want to be busted because they want to show off.
They want to show off what they did.
Yeah, like they had no problem with being with whatever.
Candace.
Candace, yes,
Yeah.
Candace. That's the name.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. But like there are quite a few S tier inventions that Doom's first came up with, including his last two. One of which contradicts the one that he got before it. He's like. But another one of the S tiers that appeared that was, I'm surprised got an S tier on his list. Was from the Star Wars one. I mean, he only got like A tier for the Death Star because of it. No, I mean, yes, he invented it in that universe, but like, yeah, his S tier thing was the ability to steal dark intentions in order to give someone in particular Sith powers.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He'd be able to do that.
He just like gave Ferb the ability to be a Sith just by stealing all the negative emotions from a room. Like, what?
I'm sorry, but when you said what, I'm thinking of that in like Skeletor, because there's a clip of Skeletor going what? What?
I like the time where he's like, "Bear the platypus, I have covered the tri-state area in aluminum, and I will use my magnet."
That particular invention, I think, was a D rank on the tier list. It's like, I mean, it could be good, but he didn't use it, right?
Love it. When he uses it, it just pulls all the foil off of
everything. It destroys his own building with the momentum of the thing.
Guys, you buried the platypus! No, that was you, dude.
Yeah, that when you did to yourself.
And speaking of things people have done to themselves, I have walked in the wrong direction.
Whoa!
It's okay, this
Oh,
game
that's
doesn't
right.
have random encounters, so we can just walk back.
Oh, that's right, you're playing a game. I thought we were just talking.
We're talking on camera. Well,
Game? What game?
on microphone.
Oh, you mean this guy is just moving on the screen, huh?
You're doing something.
Okay, cleared out everything that way, cleared out everything that way, cleared out everything that way. Okay, back up.
This pirate ship is getting pretty ghost town, but is not done yet. So you don't care about that item?
I can't.
Wait, can you not push that barrel downward?
Oh, wait. Yes, I can.
There you
Okay,
go.
There you go.
You get?
You'll push it.
Post it.
Okay.
I was overthinking.
Yeah, like, they made that one. Oh, hey. We can climb up. Oh, there's something over there.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing left, nothing right. Oh, you go past them guys up above. And then we can go down, yay.
There we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
Put it
dun,
down
dun.
before I press that button. It matters. Okay.
Mwah.
I do need Alt-Tab though because I just clicked on this screen and I want to be able to... That is Windows Tab. I need Alt-Tab. There we go. Not like that would have caused you any trouble considering the game you're playing.
It's like, our horse is dying. We really need a horse doctor. Don't worry, I'm here. Dr. Thanatos, you're just in time. I see the problem. Your horse has a head. Problem will be solved. Wait!
I said
Problem will be solved.
Yes.
The problem will be solved.
Sod.
Do you want to play a game?
The manticore's just like, rear, rear, rear.
Oh gosh, now I'm just picturing like a Saul scenario where it's like, for far too long you have played games relying on rewinds and save states. Now you will play through this whole game. Now you must play through all of Battletoads, 2 players.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh! You know what?
And both you and your partner have bombs strapped to your chest.
You know the worst part? Someone made a ROM hack where you can play that game. 4 players. Before I play Battletoads, oh wow, it's really cool. 4-player Battletoads. After I play Battletoads, oh gosh, no! It's hard enough with 2 people.
Would you like a game where every time one of the 2 players dies, both of you get sent back to the last checkpoint?
Well, there's a lot of games like that, unfortunately. But yeah, no.
Makes me think of,
I'd rather not.
it makes me think of boss battles in Smash Brawl. Ugh.
How about a game where if one of you loses all of your lives, you both get sent to the continue screen?
You both get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's like, what's the point of even having lives now? But oh wait, if you're in a beat 'em up level or a boss fight, then you respawn. So they could do respawns, but they choose not to for platformer and vehicle levels.
No, I really do feel that Rare knew what they were doing when they made the final boss of Battletoads as easy as she is.
Oh, it's one of those cases of you got to the final boss, congratulations, you basically win.
You win.
Gradius is like that. In Gradius's case, I know that that's intentional. It's a reoccurring thing, where they make the final level as balls-bustingly hard as they can, and then they make the final boss relatively a joke.
Wow.
Oh, so if you can get there, good luck. You win. You're good.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, oh, hey, congratulations. Here's an easy enemy to just beat the crap out of.
Oh, I can't push the barrels off the ship.
Seems like a silly thing to try and do, honestly.
Fire the cannon!
Poke it! Poke it with a stick! You just try and throw. You need to get a little further away if you're gonna throw a bomb at it. There you go.
Boom.
I wanted him to throw the bomb over the cannon to...
To go past it. That'd be neat. But no.
Aww. Cannon!
Physical objects? What? Are you crazy? Why would physical objects not block a bomb?
One of the items in your menu looks like a Bionicle's mask.
It does.
You mean the gas mask?
Yeah, it looks like a Bionicle's.
Yeah, it looks like a gas mask if it was designed by the creators of Bionicle.
Yeah.
And
We're so
that
good
fair, the red Toa had pretty much that face.
So I was watching a few videos where they had taken the narrator from the original Bionicles commercials, where he's always like, in the land of Matanui, they begin. You know, he's kind of like his epic voice for those commercials. But they took it and they made him say like really. They still had him narrate these commercials, but in a really weird way. Oh no, in the land of Matanui, these guys are causing some serious shit. It's time to... it's just...
Wait, did they use AI to do this?
Yeah, they just made him say really weird stuff.
You know what's really weird? I don't know how they did it, but the dubs on the Harry Squatter shorts are like spot on to the character voices.
They probably use AI for that too.
I mean, maybe, but that anime came out early AI. It might have just been some impressionist.
Well, it could
Like,
have
they
been.
did a really
It could
good
have
job.
been.
But,
Yeah.
like, it sounded like...
Nowadays, they
could
would
be,
just
but-
use AI for that.
Yeah, they probably would. But it was, like, super close. I mean, I'm pretty sure they used AI for the imagery. So, maybe? They had early access to the audio? AIs?
Honestly, when I was playing around with that the other day, like taking a recording and making AI voice and stuff, I was thinking, man, it would be kind of cool to use this technology to give voice acting to segments in games that that have voice acting but don't have that certain segments don't have voice
Yeah,
acting.
like if you contracted a voice actor to do so much, and then you paid them extra to use their likeness in voice acting in the stuff that like was less important.
You know, it would have been really nice. Well, they'd have to really get the emotions right, but it would have been really nice if they could have done that for Rechain of Memories. Yeah, with Sora specifically.
Yes, with Sora specifically, so that he could have his...
Old voice from before he aged up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same actor, unfortunately it's the same actor post-ball drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really only works for Zora nowadays.
Oh man, you know, if I had that AI technology, I'd go back and all these Xenoblade 1 heart-to-hearts, you have voice acting now.
Yeah.
This is a new website I recently came up with or found. Do not read this out loud on the stream, but take a look at this site and what it does.
You know what game I'd love to do that for? Or at least could do it for the skits, Tales of Symphonia. Because none of the skits are voice acted.
If you want it to read to you out loud, you can do it with a free like text-to-speech, or you can pay them to use a AI voice over. But literally, it like you create a character and you can have intimate encounters that are NSFW with.
Yes.
Interesting website. It was just a random thing that was advertised at me the other day. Just like 2 days ago. I'm like, oh, this is a thing now? Cool. I guess. I'll try it. Whatever.
You stoned my body, now you will die! Wait, did you say
Now why did you go and make Reuben into a rock? I was going to eat that!
Wait, what?
What? Your name's a good sandwich!
Disgusting!
I like Reuben sandwiches. Although
I
there's
hate
a lot of
those.
people that don't, because literally it includes both rye and sauerkraut,
I hate both
which
those
are
things.
things a lot of people don't like.
I'm okay with rye, but I hate sauerkraut.
I hate both of those things.
Yeah, so there's a
And-
lot of folks not gonna enjoy Reubens.
And on top of that,
So be careful when ordering that you don't order a Reuben when you want a Cuban, because Cuban sandwiches not nearly as bad.
The Reuben sandwich they have at Arby's even comes with Swiss cheese, and I also hate that.
Oh wow, trifecta,
Trifecta.
trifecta of evil.
Ew! Gaia's armor!
That
Ooh!
sounds good.
That sounds really good.
So now I have protection against, let's see,
Water, wind, sleep, and...
poison.
Oh, poison. Okay. It's like, why potion?
Eventually, once I get the Aegis shield, I'll have protection against stone as well.
I'm glad Xenoblade finally taught us how to pronounce that word correctly.
Aegis?
Well, I mean, there's still, like, officially dubbed media or whatnot that pronounces it other ways. But I will pronounce it Aegis.
I mean, I honestly would have always assumed Aegis.
That's what I would
Or
think.
Aegis,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
something
close
like that.
enough. So many ways.
I would
But-
not have assumed the A was silent.
But after playing enough Xenoblade 2 and hearing Pyra and Mithra both be called Aegis, 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 Aegis throughout the whole game, it's like,
Yep, that's what we're calling it.
that is what my brain is now sticking to. And I used to be part of the Aegis crowd.
I mean, it's an AE is one symbol. But yeah, Aegis.
Okay, who is
soft guy.
Captain Mac?
Oh, this is a new guy?
Yes, this
Yeah, he is the
father of...
father of the one girl I was talking about earlier.
Isn't that my Captain Cap? Should have been Captain's Cap with
Yeah.
Kaylee asked us to give it to you. Are you okay?
The main character from this game, that stack of boxes from what?
Was she just following us?
Dad! Dad! I was worried about you. You look awful.
I'm okay, but I have some bad news. The Dark King prophecy.
Dad, tell us about the prophecy later. Let's cure your wounds in Windia first.
But
I was about to say, but prophecy! I'm okay. I guess I haven't recovered from that fall off the bridge.
Reuben, let's go to Windia and put you to bed.
Actually, I think I'm fine. I think I can continue on this journey with you, and
Let's put you to bed before you fall asleep in another. Who was Spencer again?
Mr.
I
Eyebrows. I don't know.
Don't know.
I haven't the slightest idea.
There you are! Spencer, Phoebe's been looking for you. I met her at the inn in Windia, and now she wants to see you! We're done here, let's go! There's Tristan, and you were...
Oh, yeah.
Right! See you again, kid!
All these characters are popping in. I'm like, who are you again?
I know it's been a while. Carrying potions. I found some more bombs. Oh, that's good.
I can carry more cure potions. I need to buy some more cure potions. You! The Mobius crest is buried in Spencer's place. If we had, we could get this shit back from here.
We already did that. And they're not supposed to be in bed, they're just wandering into it for some reason.
I was taking a nap. I'm old!
Alright, well, why did you change beds after I talked to you?
Shut up!
I don't have any adult diapers at the moment! Yep, I'm not using these beds.
Reuben's hurt!
Why did you just... You.
In secret, I was the Tasmanian devil the entire time.
Actually, it reminds me of Zelda
Yeah.
in Link to the
Great.
Past.
More Zelda in this game.
Also, it reminds me of Blaster Master when Jason dies. He does the...
Yeah, but what it immediately reminded me of, it was the sound clip I just emulated.
Uh-huh.
The old Mario on the Donkey Kong game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you die, you just
kind of
like cartwheel and then on your back.
Anyways, Phoebe.
I guess that's me, bro.
Yes.
I would assume.
Different voice than Kaylee, but
I'm surprised you made it here with such a bad wound. Off to bed with you.
Wait, have you two even met?
Wait, I think I'm just fine. I'm just spinning around in circles.
Benjamin, you need to hear Mac's news. You're not going to like it.
Soda Popinski.
BB joined! What?
Again, she's the
She's
last
Next
character.
person that needs her second turn.
Yes, and she goes with us into the final dungeon.
Oh.
The
We're
final
almost
dungeon.
done, finally. 95 GP from her refreshment guarantee. Dad will return to Foresto when he's feeling better.
Ouch! Don't touch me.
Now you can jump over the beds.
Oh yes, you could jump over
Oh,
the bed.
I can't do it.
Oh, it's never the foot, just the head.
Just the head.
Never the foot, just the head. If you want to jump over the bed.
Why?
I don't know. It makes no
No
sense.
sense. That's so
Why
weird.
is just that part of the bed unjumpable?
What can be so important? I've discovered a lost part of the prophecy. The one behind the four is darker than the night, and raises midst the land. You've saved the crystals, but our real enemy is the Dark King. He's in the focus tower. Reach the tower with my ship. Stand at the steering wheel and press the A button.
So we gotta go back on the boat so we can drive it.
Yes, the boat's cleared out of monsters now. Even if I didn't clear it out of monsters, it's cleared out of monsters.
They just laugh. They're like, not worth it. If you didn't clear
I
it.
like how your elbow popped there when you...
Just went like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is the scale here?
Now the ship's about 1 block size.
Ew. Why is it a single block?
Why couldn't they have done like SSN or something?
What is this? Super Mario 3?
Because you're gonna be controlling that thing in a second and you have to drive it around, isn't it?
But they could have used a different...
Sprite for before you
yes.
got it? Yeah.
Everyone knows it's very easy to control a massive ship.
Actually, all I do is I press A.
There you
Does
go!
it for you!
Who knew
and
that-
honestly, on this screen, it could have been bigger!
Who would have known that controlling a massive ship is easy for... I guess we can assume there's 2 people controlling it.
I mean, if they did have you control it, it would be like, press up. Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
Because everything has been auto-track at that zoom level anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Hey, look, I
Like,
pressed up.
exactly this. Like, just... Hey, thanks.
Alright. Next time, we are going into Doom Castle in the Focus Tower. And we will be finishing this game. Doom Castle, though, is probably going to be like 4 recordings stitched together into one, maybe. I don't know. It's a
Maybe
long
2.
game.
It's a long thing. Okay, gotcha.
And I have to fight... Remember at the end of Final Fantasy 1 when I had to refight all the fiends?
Yeah.
They basically pull that here, except some of that, like, instead of an ice golem, it's a stone golem in its place, and...
So, like, they just fudge the elements of each of the bosses and make you fight them again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Each one of the fiend bosses that was stealing light from the crystals.
Minus the crystal you already stole back from them.
Well, I mean, the crystals are still in the places that they... Whatever.
You stole the power from the crystal, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how this works.
Purified it, or whatever. I don't even know.
Bye!
Bye!